G'day YouTube, Big G back again with another video, and I'd like to start a new series, and I'm going to call it Signature Games. What I mean by signature games, when I look at a particular system, what game comes to mind? What game has a special meaning for me with that particular system? And I'm busy playing on my ATARI 600XL, and there's actually only really one game that really comes to mind, and that is River Raid. River Raid, fantastic game. I can remember back visiting my brother-in-law in Port Elizabeth. He had an ATARI 600XL before I had a ZX Spectrum, and he had River Raid. I played it for hours and hours and hours. Absolutely fantastic game. It's a game by Carol Shaw. I think it was came out on the ATARI 2600 first, and then it was ported to a million different platforms. Absolutely fantastic game. So for the ATARI 600XL, my signature game is River Raid. Let me know if you agree with me. I'm just going to do a quick short playthrough of River Raid and explain why I enjoy it so much. Well, let's get into the game. First of all, look at those graphics. You know, playing this on a 16K ATARI 600XL and comparing it to, I mean, the only other system that I'd already played on before this was on the Philips G7000. I mean, these graphics are absolutely miles ahead of a Philips G7000. The second part is, I haven't played this in a while. But anyway, the second part is actually the gameplay. I mean, the movement is fantastic. Scrolling, and I like my shoot 'em ups. It gives you that sense of speed. It's actually a very simple game, but yet it carries out what it's supposed to do so well. I mean, it gets the adrenaline going. It's difficult to play. Yeah, it's a little bit monotonous because it's sort of the same thing over and over and over, but it really gets fiendishly difficult later on. The sound effects, very good. Gotcha. And you know, especially when you're playing it on a good old Spectra Video joystick, my favorite joystick. I love the way that the bullets can actually curve. And you know, I wonder, there was a movie I watched the other day, supposedly with curving bullets and things like that. I wonder if they ever got that idea actually from this game. But I mean, bullets don't curve, but they do in this game. I mean, in a nutshell, this game has got all the elements that I enjoy in a video game. It's simple, it's addictive. I mean, you just want to play this over and over and over again. And it has all the elements to make it a classic. I mean, you have a look there now. Now they're adding in more and more difficulty. You've got the tanks coming, you've got the balloons coming, you've got oh, that nearly had me. I thought he had me. Oh, there he had me. So very simple concept, but executed really well. So Carol Shaw, well done on a great game. Whether you actually programmed this version of it, I'm not sure. But it is really well done. And you know, this brings back so many memories, and I think that's what's important about playing vintage games, is that it must have the ability to bring back memories. I knew that was going to get me. One life left. I think I was a lot better at this game when I was a 10-year-old. And you know, soon after playing this game, I got a ZX Spectrum. And the ZX Spectrum never had a copy, as far as I know, or probably had a copy of River Raid, so I could never play it on it. But anyway, that's game over. So guys, my signature game for the Atari 600XL, when I look at that system, the game that comes to mind is River Raid by Activision. Fantastic game. I still play it every now and then, and it brings back a lot of good memories. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Cheers from me.